Hello and welcome back to my watch journeys. My name is Andrew. Thanks for tagging along. So today we have a lovely little watch. I'm going to be able to help build a Seamaster homage with my Aliexpress parts. This is the case with a really nice, smooth bezel movement, titanium. Lovely anti-reflective coating inside, sapphire crystal. Links will be in the description, and hopefully there'll be no bits of dust, which is always the bane of my life. So trying to get rid of that, and I can never tell whether it's on the inside or the outside. I think that's good enough. I've actually built this watch already, and then I was advised by somebody who, one of the comments, that what I was filming in was too low a resolution, even though I thought it was alright. So I really upped the resolution. I went completely mental. 8K. Just trying to excuse the people screaming motors outside the house there. 8K. With like full HD and I don't know, whatever else. Anyway, it ended up with an hour of 18 of film in 44 gigabytes of which just my little phone and my computer just went mental. Did not understand. I tried converting. I couldn't get it to go across from the phone into the PC because it would only take 4 gigabytes. Anyway, it was horrible. So I've taken it apart. Some of the parts have already been done. I do apologise, but here we go. So everything from Aliexpress. Case, lovely case back, I have to say. Just trying to excuse the people screaming motors outside the house there. 8K with like full HD and I don't know, whatever else. Anyway, it ended up with an hour of 18 of film in 44 gigabytes of which just my little phone and my computer just went mental. Did not understand. I tried converting. I couldn't get it to go across from the phone into the PC because it would only take 4 gigabytes. Anyway, it was horrible. So I've taken it apart. Some of the parts have already been done. I do apologise, but here we go. So everything from Aliexpress. Case, lovely case back, I have to say. I think that's Heimdallr. Anyway, it's got a shark on, but really nice, and it's. I know it's probably. I thought it's probably lasered on, isn't it? Yeah. But I say all in titanium. Nice little movement ring, which is rather posh. An NH35 movement. Good old NH35. This is the dial. So look, I'm going for is the. The James Bond 007 with the strap, the titanium strap, which I've got the strap as well, which are here. So that's what we're looking for, that's what we're going for, or something like it. You'll notice the little bull, that's going to be from now on my brand. And that sounds a bit arsey, but yeah. So I've contacted our friends in China, who have no problem with copyright whatsoever, and they've made me these nice little things. Got 20 of these. Again, I'll put the link in the description. And I had to converse with a lady or a gentleman, I'm not sure what it was, who over WhatsApp. But yeah, got there in the end. Sent her a picture of what I wanted, dimensions, and they print them off for you. I did get the idea I could send them anything and they would print it off for you, but it's really come out nice. So just cut off here with a knife, and it comes across like with sort of already stuck on some sort of, because it's a double-sided thing. So you take it across onto there, stick it on, get it as central as you can, and then peel it off, and there it is. So that was good. So without further ado, let's move this movement on and center it off to midnight. So that was quick, wasn't it? Da-da-da-da. Right, so let's oh, now you can hear the ambulance going past. Hey, it's all happening tonight, isn't it? Let's get the hour hand on. Oh, there's another one coming. Actually, I think there's fire engines. Yeah, I obviously live down the road from them. Do apologise. But it sounds quite exciting though, doesn't it? It's not. But anyway, it sounds it. Is that all alright? I always think when I put these on, they're pointing up too much, but when I look at them, they're not. No, a little bit maybe. I think that's just a little bit. No, that's okay. That's okay. We can live with that. Let's change this for a minute putter runner. That's the technical term. Here we go. And put the minute hand on there. Let's hope I can get this on without too much trouble. Again, not too much pressure, but enough to actually get it onto the point. I mustn't be using the right. And it doesn't matter which one you use. Okay. And I'm not entirely sure which is the right one to use. Nope, that's not going to go. Is that on there? Definitely pointing up way too high. Is that better? Oh yes. I think my depth perception might be a problem, you know. I was advised as a young man that I couldn't drive forklifts after I'd been driving forklifts for about 2 years. But the less said about that, the better. I'm retired now. And the company went bust. So, so there you go. Okay. Here goes my favourite, putting on the seconds. So, cue getting my big fat head in the way. And I discovered what these things are called. Finger cots. Not sure why I know that, but I do. And I need my glasses on for this one. Up comes a Specsavers box. Sorry for the... I'm not being sponsored by anyone, so don't worry about that. Give them a wipe with the t-shirt. Let's get stuck in. By George, I think he got it. Tidy as you go. Let's just see if this catches anywhere. And it does. Well, we'll have to do a little bit of readjusting then, won't we? I obviously spoke too soon. So just lean back on it a little bit. And it does clear it. Just mind you. There you go. I think that looks okay. No, it doesn't, because now it's catching at the other end. You know why? Because this is not correct. Oh dear, look what I've done. Yep, at this point I have knocked the minute hand off. It's all going to have to come off again. See, hurrying too much. Where are they gone? There they are. Off you come. Oh God, don't break them. Shall we try that again? We'll try it again. See how it does that? Come on, stop that. Okay, is that better? Yeah, don't pop off. Pop off. Sounds like a Russian premier, doesn't it? Oop, don't do politics, I don't like to do that. Do not want to go down that road. Alright. Oh, just an update. If any of you do watch my channel, I've had to send my Dornbluth & Son back to Dornbluth & Son because the hour hand has become misaligned. Just, to be honest, I think it's always been that way, but just got worse. But I'm terrible, because when I look at a watch, I very rarely actually look at the time. I know that sounds weird, doesn't it? But I'm looking at the watch, not the time. I know. Hang on. This isn't going to be right, is it? Because I haven't done the... Honestly. Get a grip, man. Yes, at this point I haven't wound the date on. Better. And back on it. Come on. Come on. Let's try and do this correctly, shall we? Standards, you know. Obviously not working that well. Not working at all. I using the right one? Come on. I don't think I am. Try and use this one then. Yeah, I think this one's worked. I was using the wrong one. That's better. And now we're going to put the minute hand on. Do I want to use that one? Not really. Try this one. Way too high. Still too high. That's better. Better get a bucket. Okay. Am I happy? I will be when the second hand goes on. Then I'll be happy. But first of all, I need to do that. Glasses on. Nope, there we don't go. Oh, I just did that. Yeah, at this point I knock the minute hand up again. Yeah, I just seem to have an awful lot of problems. I think I'm just in too much of a hurry, because I'm aggravated because I have to do this all over again. And I just keep knocking the minute hand off. I don't put it on properly, and then I try and readjust it, and it just, nothing seems to work. And then my phone goes off whilst I'm trying to record this. It's all very, very irritating. But yeah, so yeah, this minute hand thing is gonna go on for a while. Bear with me. Let's make sure it actually does go up on midnight. Looks like it will. It does. Right. Try and be a bit more careful. Glasses on. Obviously, please, sorry about the language there, but I have yet again done the minute hand. I'm getting a little tad frustrated. Do apologise. I don't think there's much more, and this is just for adults. I do mark it that way, so no kids should see this, hopefully. But if any kids are there, I do apologise. Not that one. awful feeling I'm going to snap this. Okay. Should we try that again? Right. So get rid of that. This is on. So at this point I'm checking for clearances, which it just never seems to be quite right, but then I think I'm going to get away with it. But you should know better. Really close. That's better, I think. Because that minute hand's just gonna regret this. Okay. Kind of happy with that. So, next thing, make sure all the dust is out of here. So I need to take the windy bit out. There we go. Quick wipe on the t-shirt. Something on there. Is that? Yes, that's up there now. Now, before I need to have that in like that. And then we'll put that on top. Make sure it gets straightened up. Obviously I've already cut this to length, I do apologise. Now the bit I find particularly fiddly, putting these little things on, which go here and here, to keep the movement in place. But I found if I put them on with the screw already in there, I'm going to have to have my glasses for this, that's too small, and I'm shaking like a leaf. Not because I'm nervous, because I've had too much coffee. Well, that one went in a lot better than the last time I tried it. Yeah, in the original video I think I was there for about 14 hours trying to get that in. And some considerable time later. George, I think he's got it. Yeah, I think I might do something horrible to the thread on that side, but once you get the back on, believe me, everything's going to be alright. We're looking for, yeah, we're looking okay. No, we're not, because the minute hand's fallen off. My God. To be fair, I knew it wasn't alright, but I just went ahead and did it anyway. Patience, isn't that what that's all about? That's just not coming out now. Okay, let's come out. Now it should come out. As you can see, it's come off again. So by this time, excuse me, it's getting a little bit painful, and I thought I would speed this up for you, because I go around and round and round quite a few times. For whatever reason, I just don't get that minute hand on very well. And so yes, we go through this a few times, and I'm sure you've all seen me put hands on correctly and incorrectly enough times. So I thought I could have just cut the whole thing out, but no, let's see it with all its warts and all, I believe is the saying. So yeah, we're speeding it all up as I go through this. I can only describe it as a rigmarole. I normally really enjoy doing this, but yeah, it just, I don't know if I was using using it in a hurry, or I was just using the wrong end pieces, or what it was. Anyway, we do eventually, believe me, get it going and get it on. To kill that minute hand. This time I'll go with my glasses on, I think. Yeah, so this is some time later, getting that second hand on. A few more headshots, but we will get there. Okay. Should we try with the second hand then again? Shall we? Should we do that? Okay, oh yeah. That is so much better. Right, are we happy? I think we're happy. I must admit, I wasn't entirely happy last time I did that, but I went ahead with it anyway. What do they say about when they do cars on YouTube? They're YouTube ready. Yeah, you see? Can't do that with watches. It can't be YouTube ready. I'd have to be ready. Don't put it on upside down, Andrew. You're the idiot. Looks lovely. Let's try and get this right this time. Nothing fallen off yet. Right, let's try and get these tiny little things in. Glasses on. Head about to be in the way. Get ready for another headshot. There it is. All its glory. Normally I'll get rid of these, but it would be quite a short video if I got rid of all my headshots. Don't go on forever anyway. There we go. Nearly out of the way. Gotcha. Smoky, I think. Yeah. Now this back does not go on easily. For whatever reason. I mean, it's on its own, but it doesn't want to go on easily. What is it with me and case backs? Yeah, it just, for whatever reason, I'm not quite getting it right there, am I? But don't worry, we'll get there eventually. Come on, don't be whatever it is you want to be. Don't be it. Come on. Be nice. There you go. It's on. Hopefully it's working. Appears to be. What's the date today? Alexa, what's the date?
Good evening, Andrew. Today is Wednesday, the 11th of June.
Alright, thank you very much. Very kind of you. So let's get the 11th on. Yep, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
It's 7:08 p.m.
Okie dokie. Big in a boogie. Say it is a lovely looking watch, even though it has fought me all the way, and that's not the watch's fault. I'll be honest, it's my fault. I was in such a bad mood that I lost all of the other video, and obviously had to do it again, but I couldn't show you everything I wanted to show you, like how I put the dial stickers on, etc. Yeah, anyway. It is what it is. Nope, it is what it is. Yeah, wait, it's obvious it is what it is. No. Ridiculous thing. Come on. Don't fight me. Great weather t-shirt. And these straps are they're well made, but a pain to put on. Now I need it in hole number 2. And then here. Like that. I like that. So just give me a minute. Just going over here, won't be long. So, I do actually have a real one. I'm not showing off, I just happen to have one. This is a 12-year-old one. And as you notice, the minute hand doesn't fall off, which I always think is a good thing. So we'll do a little comparison. Right. Probably was better with my thingies on. And there you go. Real one. My Aliexpress one. Bezel action. Yeah, it's a lot clickier, 120 clicks. As you would expect from a real one, but you know the one on this? It's 120 clicks, but it's so much smoother. Now the bezel does come off. I came with it off, and I've actually put it on myself. But and it's a ceramic bezel as opposed to aluminium or some kind of metal. But that's stainless steel, a bit smaller. But yeah, well, obviously, you know, you choose. What are these retail for now? £5,500, $6,000, something like that. A lot of money. Or you can have your Aliexpress, which I managed to have another mark on the glass, which it will come off if I use my tongue, I'm sure. For £130, which is what, about $150? Yeah. It's definitely, I mean, the movement in here is obviously far superior. But nowadays, I just enjoy building them. So I look at that with as much reverence, or you know, whatever the word is, as I would look at this. Yeah, and nowadays, was it 60%? Oh, up to 40% of any Swiss watch can be made outside of Switzerland, i.e. China. So, yeah. I used to look at Chinese watches or whatever and think, oh dear, don't do that now. We live and we learn, don't we? And there you go. Hope you've enjoyed watching. A nice close-up of it. And thanks for watching.